it's it's easy to make money online, but it's not easy at all. Like it's just like making, money in person and having a local business. There's principles, there's different things that you have to understand to be able to have success.
Welcome to Unstoppable Podcast with Harry Sardinas, inspiring conversations with influential millionaires, investors, thought leaders, entrepreneurs who are making a massive difference with their innovative products and services, and sharing the challenges and the wisdom of how they sold their first million.
So, what message do you have for entrepreneurs that they are product lovers, right? And they say, well, if I do a very good product, if I create a very good product, the people will come and they buy by itself, right? So first time entrepreneurs, they're very, they get emotional attached to the product. They want to make this product that's going to change the world. Where the second time entrepreneur, they are more sales and marketing oriented. They understand that the most important thing is how to get in front of that customer and evaluate what this customer really want to buy that product and in what form and how much you're willing to pay. And after, it would be easy to create a product and to allocate to this audience. So, what message do you have for the first time founders, entrepreneurs that they don't take sales and marketing seriously?
Absolutely. Yeah, so my first advice to those individuals is like congratulations that you took the first step because that's something that a lot of people don't take. But you absolutely need to, kind of internalize. And again, it's like your biggest challenge is yourself, that whatever you do first is most likely not going to work. You're not a Mark Zuckerberg. You're not one of these crazy people that are just going to make something and it just takes off. You're going to try something. It's not going to work. You're going to try something else. It's not going to work. And three or four or five, times into that, hopefully sooner than later, you will start to have some success. And there's this principle in entrepreneurship called the Valley of Despair, where it's like you're going up, everything's great, you learn a little bit, and then you start hitting this valley. And it's the people that get out of that valley and then go through it again and again and again, and can really master their emotions and kind of take that attachment to something and be able to give up that attachment to go try something else. Because you take what you learned is great. It was a learning lesson. Go and apply that to your next step. Maybe focus a little bit more on, the pain point that you're solving this time instead of you just thinking that it's a good market fit or something like that. And then, again, every single failure becomes a learning lesson. And as long as you continue to move forward and not get held back by your old mistakes, that's where you start to have success.
Jake, can you describe what you specialize and how can you help people with?
Absolutely. Yeah. So I specialize, I'd like to call myself a digital architect, which is basically helping individuals build businesses online. So it's exactly like what I mentioned before. It's how do you have a good offer? How do you actually analyze like what does the market look like? What do they actually want? How do you look at what's currently in the market? How do you stand out from that? How do you not be too unique? Because we all know that product that everybody was like, this is crazy. Nobody's going to buy this. It might be a good product, but it's too crazy. It's too unique. So how do you have this middle ground offer? And then everything from marketing, advertising, organic, content, lead generation, all that stuff, sales, fulfillment, operations. Again, those five steps is, literally what I've been doing the last 10 years and mastering from an online business perspective.
Making money online is easy. A lot of people make that statement without really understand that. And this is what everybody do. Yeah, everybody go and create a massive website, a website that it spend lots of money, and then what happened? Then nobody visit this website, and nobody understand what's even going on. Yeah. On the other hand, you have the websites like Google or Amazon, very simple website that they generate a lot of money online. So, what is really the secret? Because people said one thing I always share with people is one thing is having a website, completely different ball game is to have a website that makes money, or to have the
Yeah.
structure that has to be in place in order to make money. People think that with a good website only, that's it. They're gonna make money. So, is that is really that easy to become a millionaire online, or you do need to know what you're doing? It requires a lot of trial and error, and you have to have the whole process from the advertisement to the landing page to the product to the thank you page to the retargeting. Tell us a little bit more about that, Angie, so people, the entrepreneurs listen the broadcast have a clear idea if they want to make money online, what it's gonna take. I love it because making money online, you can measure everything and you can get until your last penny accounted, and you can do it from anywhere. So it has a lot of advantages. You can travel the world while you're having your online business. You can be selling any product. However, it's really that easy.
Uh, yeah, and that's
Maybe
the
for you,
unfortunate.
huh?
Yeah, I mean, right? Like it's unfortunate because we hear all of these people and I like to say that they're selling shovels. It's the same people that back in the day were saying, "Hey, come buy a shovel and dig for gold because it's the gold rush," right? Same principle, and unfortunately, the people are saying that it's easy are the ones selling you shovels. They're selling you programs on how to make money. They're not actually showing you or have ever, even taken like a legitimate business online and scaled it. And it's not hard to make money online, but it's not easy. There are, principles that you need to understand if, you're selling some kind of an e-commerce product or like a physical product. There's like guidelines and there's specific ways of like, are people actually searching for this product or am I trying to sell something that nobody wants and nobody's searching for? And you have to, kind of understand that. And then, okay, people are searching. How do I stand out? Do I have better pricing? Do I have, a better landing page? Do I have a better offer? All of that comes into play. And then how seamless is my backend? And goes for the same thing with services. Now, with services, it's a little bit different because there's very few people that are actually going and like in the buyer's pocket ready for services because of advertising, where now people are getting in front of people at the top of the funnel where they're just like, maybe I do need somebody to run my ads. Facebook knows, Google knows, it's all the algorithms. And then now they're getting hit with thousands of ads. And those people are the ones getting their business up front. So if you're selling a service, you're selling some kind of, coaching like that, you need to understand like, okay, I need to be marketing on Facebook. I need to be advertising. I need to be doing content. And then also analyze what is everybody else doing? How do I stand out? How do I have a better offer? So it's it's easy to make money online, but it's not easy at all. Like it's just like making, money in person and having a local business. There's principles, there's different things that you have to understand to be able to have success.
Follow us for more interviews with world's most influential, audacious entrepreneurs that overcame challenges and adversity, providing you with the blueprint of how they sold their first million so you can grow your business exponentially.